No. That's why we got it. Start with us. If I don't correct me, then I'm gonna demoralize her. She gonna be messed up, and now she gonna mess up the children. That's future generations being destroyed because I didn't correct me first. Y'all all right? Let's move on. Just a little bit more, and then we're gonna bring on our next presenter. Okay, let us go to the back inside page of the Final Call newspaper. These are some things that are just so powerful right here. And this is our way of life. This is our shahada right here. It says what the Muslims want. Point number one, we believe in the one God whose proper name is Allah. That's right. Is that okay? We can work with that, right? Then it goes on to say, we believe in the Holy Quran and in the scriptures of all the prophets. Now that's to the naysayers that say, no, y'all don't like Christians, y'all don't like white people. Hold up, no. If anything, we don't like the behavior. But we don't have the right to condemn another human being. The book says that one facet of sin has not the right to condemn another. So who am I to point the finger at my brother or my sister because they don't know what I think I know? Best thing I can do is to be a good example before them and try to walk right. Y'all all right? Praise be to Allah. Then it goes on to say, we believe in the truth of the Bible, but we believe that it has been tampered with and must be reinterpreted so that mankind will not be snared by the falsehoods that have been added to it. Man, that's a whole lecture right there. Because we started getting into James Stewart. I know some of y'all probably didn't know his last name was Stewart. I'm talking about King James. Yeah, King James we did a work on that. But he didn't do it alone. That other dude who was his girlfriend, William Shakespeare, they was in cahoots on that. What, I said something? Y'all didn't know that? Y'all knew that. Come on now. We don't know. This is where we at. Whole nother subject for a whole nother time. But I just wanted to dip into that. But last and not least, I'm going to go to point number 12. It says, we believe that Allah God appeared in the person of Master W. Fard Muhammad, July 1930, the long-awaited Messiah of the Christians and the Mahdi of the Muslims. We believe further and lastly that Allah is God, and besides him, there is no God, and he will bring about a universal government of peace wherein we all can live in peace together. Now that's all inclusive. It said all. That's right. You know, if you look at Allah, it's A-L-L when you first see it, right? It's all in all. That's right. Then acronymically is an arm, two legs, an arm, and a head. So he's talking about getting the whole human family into one. And those are the instructions that were given to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan from his teacher, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He said, brother, find a way to unite the Nation of Islam with the rest of the Muslim world. And I'm going to say like they say in church, did he do it? Yes. Can he do it? I don't think y'all heard me. But dear family, I had one more thing to add, and then I'm going to step away because that's my time. Another thing that was there, and building the will. This is from Study Guide, Volume 1, 1 through 9. On page 185, I'm going to start with the fourth paragraph. Listen to this. It said, the baby's belief in the presence of milk supply is strengthened each time he nurses because his need is supplied. He draws milk 5 or more times a day, increasing in physical strength and emotional security each time he gets satisfaction. If he did not get satisfaction, his faith would ultimately be destroyed. A means of weaning a child off the breast is to dry up the milk supply. After several fruitless efforts, the baby is forced to look elsewhere. Look at yourself when that baby is mentioned. He no longer looks to his mother's breast for his nourishment. The belief in Allah God must be supported by prayer. It is only through actually going to the source and attempting to draw the spiritual milk of the word that we can obtain the security and satisfaction it brings. The prayer is an act of faith, as the baby's act of nursing is demonstrated faith. If no action is taken, no milk is obtained. Last part. Constancy in prayer produces a bond between the believer and his creator. I never knew anything like that. I didn't even have a thought of what I'm reading right now when I was out in the world. So I'm bearing witness that the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, as represented to us by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, is the only and the best answer for everything that you and I are going through today. So, dear family, thank you for allowing me to come before you. I'm going to bring to the rostrum now a wonderful sister. And this is, Allah be pleased, Minister Ava. We saw what God did with her. Well, I believe that all the sisters that are in the ministry in our region are going to come out and we can see shining stars in them. I know that sounds like a song from Earth, Wind, and Fire, don't it? Shining star for you to see, shining bright. Okay, anyway, let's bring to the rostrum one of the future shining stars in the Delaware Valley region. She is our sister, Chuera Muhammad, student in the ministry. Bring her on with a loving round of applause. Assalamu alaikum.
Please continue the applause for Brother Joseph. Definitely inspired me, gave me the energy to come up here and actually bear witness to the teachings and what has been given to us. So I thank you for that. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. I thank Allah for his love and mercy in which he has sent his prophets and scriptures as guiding lights to humanity. We thank him for Moses in the Torah, Jesus in the gospel, and we thank him for Muhammad in the Holy Quran. We are grateful to Allah for intervening in our affairs and coming in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, to whom praise is due forever, and for raising the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad to be our guides, our teachers in our journey to God in Islam. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you to Student Minister Rodney Muhammad for allowing me to share words with you today, and I thank you for choosing to be here today with us and this morning. So as Brother Joseph said, we're bearing witness today to what Islam has done. And to be honest, my mind instantly began to flood with gratitude of examples of what Islam has done, despite having not the best week, but it put me instantly in a good mood. And that's when I knew it's actually working. I would give this a 5-star review. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And I can stand before you and truthfully say Islam, as taught by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, has absolutely transformed my life for the better. Islam means total submission to the will of God and has given my life much direction and purpose. Now, being a part of this generation, we value influence and we invest in becoming influencers. So I looked up the most influential people in the past 6,000 years, which we are taught is a vacuum of time, meaning systems and ideas of this world will not live far past its time. But in this period of time, the most influential people, number 1 was Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Number 2 was Jesus of Nazareth, and 3, Moses. If we notice, the names that have stood the test of time are the prophets and messengers of God, the ones that have aligned themselves with God to do his work for the betterment of humanity. They are the ones that are remembered.